so this is where Diane's gonna be. See, there's a big smile on her face. She's in her happy place. See, this goes along with that happy life, happy wife thing now. Remember that? Okay, we're gonna go see some railroads.
Go on.
So I'm in Blue Earth, Minnesota. And I just dropped my wife off at this Welcome Stitchery. It's right there in that building, because she's always wanted to go and see what that shop's like, because she follows them online on YouTube. So I'm gonna drop her off and I'm gonna go do some railroad hunting. That's right, just thought I'd give you a look at some of this town as long as I'm here. Okay, we're gonna do some railroad hunting. I want you to look at this sign, 5th Street and North Rice Street. So I'm facing the opposite direction that I was gonna be facing in for the depot. But I just wanted to take note that this was all railroad tracks through here. Must have been 5 or 6 of them at one time. Looks like it's a rail yard still. I see some ties over there, some plates, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's still a rail yard today. Some rails. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna turn around now, okay? And we're looking back at that road where those trucks are. That's Rice Street, and this is 5th Street. Okay, I'm gonna plug in a map right here. I'm gonna just sit right here and plug in a map now. Okay, when I plug in the map, you'll see the lumber yard over there, right about in there. You're gonna see a coal shed. And then right about here, you're gonna see a depot. And that depot on that map was the first one built. So that depot there was built, and then I think it was 1899. The second depot was built over on facing 6th Street. So this is 5th Street, first depot. Then there was a second depot. And when they built the second one, that's called Union Station. And then they turned this one here. This was passenger and freight. Then from that time, it was just freight. And then I'm not sure the date, but this one was moved to the other side of town, and it's still alive today. I guess last I saw it was used for storage or something. So we'll head over there a little bit later. So that's Rice Street, and the crossroad is 5th Street. That's where we were. We're down here at this intersection. This is Rice Street, 6th Street, heading off that way. We're gonna walk over here. Gonna walk over here in this direction. And the Union Depot was over here. And this is all rail yard here coming from that direction, coming towards us was all rail yard back in the day. And this is the block I'm talking about. Remember, we were down at the far end of this block standing by that gray building with the white door, and we were looking in this direction. And that depot was probably just beyond those two containers that are blue and green. And that was the first depot that was there. And the second depot was built probably about 20 feet off of this street. Right 20 feet off of the street. That one was built in 1899. So it only took. Then when they tore this one down, I think it was in 1967, they tore this one down, and they used a couple of cars or something, box cars or something, as a depot until the passenger end of this faded away. And then the far depot was moved, and we're going to go see if we can find where that was moved to today also. But I'm going to put up a map first, and the map will show you where the depots were and the freight depot at the other end, and all of the specifics. And then I'm going to put up a picture. I'll bring it back to what it looks like with the camera after the map. And then from there, I'll fade it into a couple of pictures. All right, there we go, right there. Okay, I have another one more, and I'm pretty sure it was taken from right here. Right here. There you go. Okay, the wife just called me, so I gotta head over to this Welcome Stitchery and pick her back up, and then I think we'll see if we can find that other depot. So I just picked up Diane. I was walking back to my truck. Well, actually, I was walking away from my truck, and this police officer pulls up and he lowers his window. He says, "What are you taking pictures of?" So I kind of explained what I was doing. He says, "Yeah, I was wondering. I saw you guys were from Red Wing and you were here taking pictures, and I was wondering what you were doing." So he already knew where I was from before he even rolled his window down. Anyway, I had a good conversation, friendly fellow. So we're going to head over now and see if we can find where that depot was moved, that Fred. Yield. There's not a car on the road. I wonder how old this is. That's pretty cool. There's a date there, but there's no place to pull over. So I pulled up there to park, and the wife says, "What are we doing here?" I says, "Hey, I gotta go down there and see if I can find a date and see when that bridge was built." Yeah. So I have to know. Okay. 1936. You see, looks like somebody banged it. So I'm looking at those fins. You see the big dings on that fin? All of them, all the way across here. It's like, what could have made that kind of a dent in those things from driving down the street that high up? I just had to stop and take a look. So here's where we are now, Child Street and West 1st Street. And remember that old freight house I said was moved? That's it. That was the first depot that I showed you. I showed you the map of where it was. It's kind of a fitting place for it. There's the railroad tracks over here. Thought that was neat enough to show you guys. I'm just videoing this from the street because this is private property, of course. So there's no way I can get a video from the far end. But this is still cool enough, eh? Yeah, check out that shadow, hey? There he is. There he is. Giving everybody a great big smile. Smile, you're on Tony's camera. There she is. Now she looks little. What?
Your hat is all flopped forward. There you go.
This is pretty cool stuff, hey? Goes for the old picture right away, right? You see that? The lights. There you go. Kind of a timeline.
On your time clock, on your car.
So did you have to punch?
Oh yeah, I've done that before. Different factories I've worked in.
I've never had to do that.
Yeah, that's what it means, punching a time clock.
Yeah, first, second, third, in and out. Huh. Okay. There's our cans. Lots of products, eh? Well, it's time to head out of home. Howdy, hoody, hoody, hee. It's time to head home. That's right, got the wife. She's got her fun stuff. We stopped at a couple places, saw the Green Giant and railroad history, and it's time to head home. So I'll catch you on my next one. God bless you all.